hard-working, and imbued with a constant eagerness to learn. The Filipino workers' talent and skills are harnessed and developed through an effective education and training system that is world-class. This is TESDA, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority in the Philippines. TESDA is the Philippine government agency mandated to manage and supervise technical education and skills development in the Philippines. Created through Republic Act 7796 in August 25, 1994, it was strongly believed that a dynamic and responsive technical vocational education and training, or TVET subsector, can be a key solution to certain economic uncertainties or even to the frailties of our educational system. Prior to this, vocational technical courses were given through the school-based Bureau of Technical Vocational Education under the Department of Education and Culture, the National Manpower and Youth Council, and the apprenticeship program of the Department of Labor and Employment. Under RA 7796, all these modes of training were merged under one agency, which is TESDA. The Philippine education system is trifocalized. The mandatory preschool and primary schooling and the secondary level are under the Department of Education, while the tertiary level or collegiate is under the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED. TESDA is situated strategically in the middle of this trifocalized education system. The Presidential Task Force on Education, in which TESDA is a member, coordinates and harmonizes the system.
Behold!
This makes it possible, for instance, for a high school graduate to acquire world-class middle-level skills under TESDA before taking on any job here or abroad. In the same way that a college student can decide to be more practical and acquire skills. Because aside from managing TVET, TESDA also plays an essential role in poverty alleviation and in addressing economic and social development concerns of the nation. Thus, it being attached to the Department of Labor and Employment for policy and program coordination becomes crucial, as TESDA is then able to directly link up with the labor market. TESDA performs all these roles under the Philippine Development Plan that has a twin goal of poverty alleviation and global competitiveness. TESDA also performs for the nation what is universally regarded as two visible quality assurance pillars in vocational education and training. First, the Philippine TVET Qualification Framework, or PTQF. Second, the competency-based TVET Framework. These ensures that workers' competency standards emanate from industry as eventual users of the TVET system outputs. As part of TESDA's mandate of ensuring the quality of program offerings in different TVET institutions, training regulations have systematized and assured uniformity in the learning of TVET trainees, wherever they are. This is then translated into training standards, which specify the minimum requirements in terms of site, curriculum, faculty qualifications, facilities, tools and equipment, and competency assessment package to ascertain that the graduate or worker can perform the standards expected in the workplace. Certification is provided to those who meet the competency standard. Only those providers, including those from TESDA, which comply with the minimum training requirements, are allowed to offer training services by registering to TESDA through a mandatory process called UTPRAS, or Unified TVET Program Registration and Accreditation. As of December 2008, TESDA has promulgated 215 training regulations, which translate into more than 10,000 TVET programs being offered for public consumption by training providers nationwide. To further allow TESDA a better leverage in delivering its legal and societal mandate, TVET is strategically situated in the Philippine education sector through a 4-level TVET qualification framework. The LEP allows students and workers a seamless and borderless entry and exit in their education and training, or between TVET and higher education programs. Courses that have been open to this system are agriculture and fisheries, health and medical services, information and communication technology, maritime, tourism, hotel and restaurant management, criminology, education, and engineering. TESDA's departure from the traditional training mode and its shift to competency-based TVET was prompted by the changing environment of the 21st century workplace. In a society of fast-changing technology and trends towards a knowledge-based economy, the value of modular training delivery that are of minimal duration allows enough flexibility for both the worker and the training provider to immediately respond to abrupt changes in the workplace. This exposes the TVET learner to multi-curricular tasks, making them well-rounded individuals. However, TESDA seeks to develop a full human person. Thus, TVET learners are equipped with healthy self-esteem and a strong sense of community, making each and every one of them truly responsible Filipino citizens. Quality assurance is just one of the 4 mutually reinforcing and interactive components of the technical vocational education and training cycle of TESDA. The others are the support systems, delivery system, and TVET financing. Support system includes pre-training in the form of labor market intelligence from our industry sector partners and job referral after training. The TVET delivery network are institution-based, enterprise-based, and community-based. To date, TESDA has 57 administered schools, 19 in agriculture, 7 in fishery, and 31 in trade. Center-based programs are undertaken in 16 TESDA regional skills development centers and 47 provincial skills development centers nationwide. TESDA also has specialized training centers offering non-traditional programs and services. The TESDA Women's Center, located within the TESDA compound, was created through a grant and aid from the Government of Japan for the advancement of women's economic status through training, entrepreneurship, and gender-sensitive policies, projects, research, and advocacy. The TESDA Training Center Taguig Campus Enterprise conducts advanced technology training programs registered under UTPRAS in partnership with the industry sector under a co-management scheme. In partnership with KOICA, or Korea International Cooperation Agency, TESDA implements the 3 grant assistance projects from the Government of Korea. These are the Korea-Philippine Training Center in Quezon City Polytechnic University, specializing in information and communication technology to service local and global manpower needs. In Bulacan, at the Regional Skills Development Center, and in Davao, a vocational training center in agriculture.
Look at the mirror, say Joan.
Joan. Latasan.
Latasan.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Hajimemashite. Watashi no name wa Rei desu.
The Language Skills Institute, or LSI, is a government facility that provides language skills program for the job-ready workers of the country in order to further ensure them with quality higher-paying jobs abroad. It provides training in foreign languages such as English, Arabic, Korean, Mandarin, Nihongo, and Spanish. It is located in Taguig and is supported by a network of 34 TESDA LSI regional sites nationwide. Enterprise-based programs are implemented within companies or firms. These are training within employment, called apprenticeship. The instructional delivery system involving 2 venues, the school and the company establishment, called the dual training system. The Trainers Development Program continues to capacitate trainers, administrators, supervisors, and staff in order to improve and upgrade the delivery of technology-based instructions within the TVET sector. Its curriculum and resource materials produce training aids and assessment instruments. TVET financing is crucial because it ensures that opportunity is not denied to deserving learners. As such, 200 million pesos is annually appropriated to assist students in private education. Substantial scholarship funds from the administration has also been given in the past 3 years. To exercise national leadership in Tibet, TESDA continues to upgrade and capacitate itself at all levels through its quality management system. TESDA is spread out all across the archipelago in all regions, making itself truly accessible to every Filipino, so that a high school or college undergraduate, a displaced worker, a returning overseas worker, even a wife aiming to gain skills, will be given the opportunity to uplift themselves, their lives, and that of their families. To perform TESDA's multifaceted role of regulator, enabler, manager, and promoter of Tibet through a market-driven approach, wide representation to the TESDA board is of utmost importance. The 22-member board is composed of 14 from the private sector, coming from labor, employer, Tibet provider, and investor groups, while 8 are cabinet members from labor, education, trade, science and technology, agriculture, local government departments, and TESDA. The TESDA Secretariat is headed by the Director General in the central headquarters, assisted by Deputy Director Generals, 8 executive offices, 17 regional offices, 85 provincial offices, and 126 TESDA technology institutions. With such a composition, TESDA exemplifies national presence and social relevance. Indeed, a potent force in the Philippine development scenario, TESDA takes the lead in promoting mutual recognition of qualification among ASEAN and BIMP-IAGA member countries. As of 2009, TESDA's performance trends shows an increasing access to Tibet, reaching an estimated 13.5 million Tibet graduates, 3 million persons assessed, 2.5 million workers certified, and 1.5 million workers employed. All these hard work of reaching the level of competency that can compete with the world arena is affirmed by TESDA's commitment to ISO 9001 quality. Evolving a corporate culture of excellence by being compliant to quality management system, TESDA Technology Institutes, or TTIs, are now required to undertake the process of institutional accreditation under APAC, or Asia Pacific Accreditation and Certification Commission. First among its institutions to have merited this award is TESDA Women's Center, receiving a Level 2, or the Silver Accredited status from 2008 to 2011. Indeed, through its years of existence, TESDA continues to fulfill its mandate of providing relevant, accessible, high-quality, and efficient technical, education and skills development of Filipino middle-level manpower, responsive to and in accordance with Philippine development goals and priorities. It has been true to its mission of providing direction, policies, programs, and standards towards quality technical education and skills development. Strongly adhered to its vision of being the leading partner in the development of the Filipino workforce with world-class competence and positive work values. Because we believe in demonstrated competence, personal commitment, institutional integrity, and deep sense of nationalism. Thank you, and mabuhay!